Every financial crisis has a face, a politician, a banker, a system to blame. But what if the real culprit isn't human? Behind the scenes of every stock surge, crypto crash, and economic miracle, there's something else pulling the strings: artificial intelligence. And the ultra-rich, the ones who own these algorithms, are using it to bend the global economy to their will. They don't predict the future, they create it. The world economy once ran on gold, oil, and human intuition. But today, it runs on data, oceans of it, collected, analyzed, and weaponized by artificial intelligence. From hedge funds to central banks, AI doesn't just observe the market anymore, it is the market. And those who control it, the world's wealthiest individuals and corporations, are rewriting the rules of money itself. This is the untold story of how the rich use AI to manipulate entire economies, to profit when others panic, to win when nations fall, and to ensure that no matter what happens, they always come out on top. 1. The rise of algorithmic power. The revolution began quietly in the late 2000s, when AI-driven trading algorithms started replacing human traders. These programs could analyze data from millions of sources, detect micro-trends, and execute trades in milliseconds. Soon, over 80% of all global trading was being done by algorithms, not people. But while the public believed AI was just making markets more efficient, billionaires realized something extraordinary. If you can predict market movements, you can control them. By manipulating data flows, social sentiment, and even political news, they could make the market behave exactly as they wanted. The age of financial puppeteering had begun. 2. Predicting chaos and profiting from it. AI thrives on chaos, wars, pandemics, recessions. Every event that shocks the world creates patterns. And hey, I can read those patterns faster than any government or economist ever could. When markets collapse, ordinary people lose savings, but the rich, armed with predictive AI, see it coming months in advance. Before the 2020 crash, several elite hedge funds quietly moved billions out of risk assets based on AI predictions of a worldwide event. They didn't know it would be a pandemic, but their algorithms did. AI can analyze social chatter, satellite data, trade patterns, and political signals, predicting instability before it's public. And that kind of foresight isn't just valuable, it's priceless. 3. The invisible hand of the algorithm. Adam Smith once said economies are guided by an invisible hand. But today, that hand belongs to AI systems, programmed by billionaires. Every click, every purchase, every financial transaction feeds into global AI models that predict collective behavior. These models can influence interest rates, commodity prices, and even the value of entire currencies. Here's how it works. AI systems buy and sell in such massive volumes that even a small automated move can ripple across global markets. Prices shift, governments react, investors panic, and when the dust settles, the same people who triggered the move are there to collect the profits. It's a digital form of economic manipulation, one that's almost impossible to trace. 4. Data, the new economic weapon. The rich have something no central bank or government truly controls: real-time global data. Their AI systems monitor everything: consumer spending, search trends, travel patterns, even weather data. With enough information, they can forecast supply shortages, anticipate inflation, or engineer artificial demand. When an AI predicts a resource shortage, say lithium or oil, the wealthy investors quietly buy the assets before the crisis hits. Then, when the rest of the world scrambles, prices skyrocket. It's not illegal, it's just inhumanly smart. And as long as AI keeps learning, their advantage only grows. 5. Manipulating emotion, the AI propaganda machine. The economy isn't just numbers, it's psychology. Fear and greed drive markets more than math ever could. And AI can manipulate both at scale. Through social media sentiment analysis, AI can detect emotional shifts across population. It knows when fear is rising, when hope is fading, when confidence spikes. By amplifying certain narratives, even subtly, these systems can cause mass behavioral changes. For example, one billionaire's AI could release thousands of automated posts hyping a company's future. Retail investors rush in, prices surge, and while everyone buys, the billionaire sells at the peak. A week later, the same AI triggers panic, and the market collapses. This isn't luck, it's emotion engineering, executed by machines designed to exploit human psychology in real time. 6. The shadow market. AI-driven currencies and digital control. AI isn't just manipulating markets, it's creating them. Cryptocurrencies, digital assets, and decentralized finance were born from algorithms. But now, AI has infiltrated these systems too. Behind every major pump and dump cycle, behind every unexpected crypto crash, there are sophisticated AIs executing millions of trades per second, designed to drain liquidity from the bottom and funnel profits to the top. And because blockchain transactions are technically public but practically untraceable, these operations stay invisible. The result? A shadow economy, where AI doesn't just respond to markets, it is the market. 7. Governments outplayed. Governments used to regulate markets. Now they're struggling just to understand them. By the time policymakers react to a financial trend, AI algorithms have already run millions of simulations, made their profits, and moved on. The ultra-rich no longer need lobbying or corruption to influence global economics. They simply let their AI systems reshape the flow of money and resources until even governments are forced to adapt. In other words, the world's financial systems are being outsmarted by code owned by billionaires. 8. The coming era of autonomous economy. What happens when AI becomes fully autonomous? When it no longer needs human oversight to control markets? Some experts warn that within a decade, we'll enter the age of autonomous economies, financial systems entirely run by artificial intelligence. AI will set prices, balance trade, issue credit, even decide which nations prosper and which collapse. The rich, of course, will own the AIs at the top of that hierarchy. Imagine a future where Wall Street doesn't exist, just vast neural networks competing in invisible financial wars, moving trillions of dollars in seconds. No accountability, no transparency, only power. And when machines control the economy, whoever owns the machines controls the world. The rich have always found ways to control the world, through armies, corporations, and influence. But with AI, they've discovered something new. A weapon that doesn't need violence. A weapon that controls without being seen. Today, the economy isn't shaped by people anymore. It's shaped by algorithms, and those algorithms belong to a handful of individuals. Invisible emperors who decide with every data point who wins and who loses. Money may still make the world go round, but now it's AI that spins the wheel.